What's up, YouTube?
I'm Orchid.
And I'm Darian.
So today's video, we're going to be talking about how we met / how we started dating. We should have did this video like a year ago when we started our channel.
Long time ago.
But, what is it? Better late than never. How we met. Okay, so me and Darian technically met in middle school. And I say technically because, why do I say technically, Darian?
I don't even remember her, honestly. I mean, I did know who she was, but I didn't know who she was, if that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know. I didn't know who she was. Let's keep it like that.
Yeah, I knew who he was because we actually had a class together and everything. Life of a shy girl.
She also said we had like a project together.
We did.
And I don't remember the project either, so yeah.
I don't remember what the project was, but I just know that we were like put in a group together. And we spoke. So, according to Darian, what he does remember, we met when?
Let me see. We met. I don't even remember. Was it in the cafeteria? No, that wasn't cafeteria.
I don't even know. Okay, so this is fast forwarding to high school, freshman year of high school. So, it was in the cafeteria. It was in the cafeteria. Yeah. And he sat at our table. And he sat right in front of me. And I called myself flirting. Cringe. Okay, I called myself flirting. I was just like, oh my god, you have such a beautiful smile and your teeth are so white. And then he was smiling like he's smiling right now. And then he was all like, thank you. I just make sure that I brush my teeth in circles. I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay. And then, I don't know, that started leading into hugging and stuff and walking me to my locker. We started, like, you know, giving each other hugs, goodbye to the next class. I was wearing his jacket and all of that. And then we started, like, texting, which is technically our first time, like,
actually
talking. Yeah, so, but the conversations didn't really consist of anything major. It was just mostly like
pretty much what you doing, what class, like what you gotta do with the homework and all the other stuff. So she actually said something like she likes Oreos. And
oh yeah, oh my god, I said something like, oh, I just really want some Oreos right now.
Not just regular Oreos, but like the double stuffed Oreos. So she wanted that, and pretty much, I said I was going to give her some Oreos, some double stuffed Oreos.
He didn't tell me. He surprised me with
surprise. And then the next day, I showed up or whatever, and I gave her the Oreos. She was like, oh, thank you. So, yeah, pretty much. She just hugged me after that, and then I was kind of happy.
Yeah, that was so sweet. We never dated in high school. Because, well, he actually ended up transferring schools freshman year. And then he had a class with other people. And I had a class with other people. And then we ended up dating other people. So, yeah. But now, throughout, like, the rest of our little high school career, we would talk every now and then. Like, on Messenger and stuff. I would pop in and be like, hey, Darian, like, how are you doing? Or he would pop in and do the same thing. And we would, like, basically just stay updated on what each other was up to.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like what college you want to go to, what school do you go to now, stuff like that. So we just stayed friends for the most part. We didn't talk every day, but we would pop in on each other every now and then. Now, in 2018, this is when we officially started dating. Yeah. So this is that story. So it all started prom season. I didn't have a date, and I just stayed friends with his best friend, Jersey, who we actually did a video with last year. But, so I was just like, I don't have a date. And they were just like, well, you don't have a date. Him and like two of my other friends. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't even care anymore. It's fine. It's whatever. And Jersey was like, no, like, what about Darian? And the thing about Darian was every time we would pop in on each other and check up, he was still in a relationship. So I stopped. Because I still liked Darian ever since freshman year. But it was like, since he has a girlfriend, like, I know that it's not going to go anywhere. And they were together for, like, years. So I was like, you know. So when Jersey brought him up to go to prom with me, I was like, oh, no. Like, he's still got that girlfriend, doesn't he? And Jersey was like, I don't think he does. Like, I don't think that he's even with her anymore. So I was like, I just still don't want to shoot my shot because I'm shy. Like, I don't ask to date people or like asking a guy to prom. Like, that was just like, desperate. He ended up calling him anyway. And he was like, hey, Darian, guess who doesn't have a date for prom? Like, do you want to go to prom with her? Da-da-da-da. And then I could hear Darian on the phone. And he was like, who? And I was just like, ooh, I was just so embarrassed. Like, this is, because then what if he says no? Like, I was preparing myself for rejection. My girlfriends, they were like, oh my God, like, he's on the phone with Darian right now. Like, how do you feel? And I was literally sitting on the bus like this. Like, I was so mad. And then he was like, yeah, you will? And I just turned around. I looked at Jersey, and then they were like, he said yes. He's going to go to prom with you. I was like, okay. I mean, hey, I ain't mad at it.
Okay, so what would you do if I rejected it? I just want to know. If you would have heard me say no, what would you do?
Oh my God, I would never talk to you again. You dead to me. Do you remember the phone conversations you had with Jersey?
Pretty much all he was like, pretty much what she just said. But like, he asked like, "Oh, I got somebody that want to go to prom with you. She needs a prom date." I was like, "Who?" And he was like, "Orchid." I was like, "Orchid, really? Orchid?" And I was like, "I can do it because I didn't have a prom, you know what I mean? I was at like it wasn't even a charter school. I don't even know what it was.
Charter school. It was like a
career school. So yeah, I'm still in a relationship, and like my ex-girlfriend, she didn't want to go to prom and nothing like that. So I was just like, why should I not? I mean, this is my last year. I need to do something with myself. I just told Jersey like, hey, I'll go, but you can't take no pictures. I don't want no pictures because the pictures are going to be floating around everywhere and crazy stuff going to happen.
I didn't know that they had that little side situation going on, right? So I'm geeked up. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to go to prom with Darian. Like, ooh, shit. Like, ooh.
Ooh-wee.
Anyway, I was hyped. I was like, okay, yes, like this is gonna be perfect. Like, he's so handsome. Then we started like texting each other on Snapchat. He was like asking me like what colors I want to wear and stuff like that. And I already had my dress because, like I said, I planned on going alone. Got our color coordination together, and then he had came into the school, but I actually wasn't there, so I did not see him until prom. And it had been like 3 years. 3 or 2 years since we had saw each other.
I mean, you used to see me when I picked up my brother, but it wasn't
that was sophomore year.
Yeah.
The last time I had saw you and like hugged you.
Yeah, that's about two years.
Yep. Yeah. So it had been 2 years since we had seen each other physically. So I was kind of nervous about that. Like, I don't really know how like the vibe is going to be because we never really actually talked in person like that because we didn't have any classes together. Freshman year. You don't remember me 8th grade. So, you know, like, how is that gonna be? Yeah, prom time rolled around and I didn't know about the whole picture thing.
So we ended up getting to like the school's parking lot, and so yeah, her mom actually started taking pictures, and I was just like, oh my God, just like, I did not want that, but I should have known that was gonna happen. I was just like, it's a wrap. Is that the relationship that I just had is pretty much gone, you know what I mean? Because it was like I wasn't like cheating or nothing. I don't even think it was cheating, honestly. I was thinking that I was just trying to have. That's crazy. I was about to say just have fun, but you know that's weird.
Well, okay, so let's get into the rest of the story because it wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
The way the thing planned out, that was gone. The night went so nice. Like, we were just like laughing and dancing the whole time. Like, it was basically as if no time had passed.
It was like a little movie.
It was so beautiful. Like, we just had a chemistry, and I felt it.
All eyes on us, yeah.
Yeah, we look good. I'll insert some pictures. Yeah, we looked very nice. We had a wonderful time. Then afterwards, we went to like IHOP, and then we went to the hotel. Now, this sounds bad, but it wasn't just us at the hotel. It was like 6 other people,
and it was like 2 of us.
Well, including me. So that was like 6. It was a lot of people
Yeah.
there. Yeah, it was more than just us. And we didn't sleep in the bed together, anything like that. We didn't kiss. We didn't we didn't do anything. Like, we were just talking and just being friends. Like, it was fun. So then the next day came when he had to leave the hotel. And I like hugged him goodbye and stuff. And it was so weird because I instantly started missing him. Like, it was crazy. I was just like, what in the world is that about? Never felt like that before. And then some more days passed and I hadn't heard from him or anything. But my mom, since she's on Facebook and that's where she posts all them pictures, she was like, oh, you haven't talked to Darian? And I was like, no. And she was like, well, he's liking and loving all the pictures and his family's loving the pictures and commenting and stuff. And I was just like so annoyed because I'm like, so you can like the picture that I'm in, but you can't text me? So then I tried to like slide in a little text message. And I'm like, well, maybe he's just shy because I'm shy too. So I was like, thank you for, coming to prom. You made it fun or something like that. And then he was like, you're what? You said something like, I'll insert like the screenshot or whatever.
I don't even know. Of course I was going to like the pictures because she tagged me in literally like all of the pictures that she had. So it was like either, be rude about it. And plus it was me in the picture too. So it's like, I was like, oh, that looked good. Oh, that picture of me looked good too. I wasn't being selfish and nothing like that. But I was like, that looks nice of us too, It wasn't me, ducking off and that.
He ducked off and used me for a good time. Yeah. I felt so abandoned. Like, ooh, I was pissed off. That's all I know. I was in my room listening to my little breakup song. We weren't even together. I'm crazy, right? Yeah. And then he was dealing with stuff behind the scenes.
She didn't even know that I still had
a girlfriend. No.
So she thought that whole time I was just like free the whole time. So
literally,
that's why I did not text back because that's all it was at the time was just a little prom. My ex didn't want a prom, so it's like, why should not have a prom? You know what I mean? I need one. I've been waiting all my school life. The school life? I can say school life?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I waited all my school life.
If I would have known he had a girlfriend, we wouldn't have went to prom together.
So it never happened.
Yeah.
How about that? She was saying like, why am I at prom? And pretty much like, why am I, taking pictures? And, why am I at the prom? Pretty much was the whole little thing.
With another
girl. Yeah, after that, it was like, okay, well, she understood what happened or what was going on. And then I was just like, well, I don't even think that we can continue on going together. Just because, first off, she was talking crazy. We started not seeing eye to eye anymore. And pretty much it was just done. It was done from there. So I'm just like, this is bad. You know what I mean? I've been in a long relationship with that person, and now I just cut short because of that.
It's over.
Yeah, we barely even saw each other, so I was just like, I guess it's done from there. After I was done with my ex, I actually gave her because we heard a song at prom, and it was that LMA Booed Up song. And I actually gave that to like Orchid. Like every time I hear it, I would think about Orchid. So the song was playing or whatever, and I was talking to my friend Jersey, and I was like, oh, this song really reminded me of like prom and Orchid and stuff.
Jersey had actually called me, and I answered the phone, and he was like, Orchid, you need to call Darian. And I was like, why would I call Darian? He ain't been talking to me, and he liking all the pictures. I was like, and he was like, no, just listen to me and text him. So I was like, all right, okay then, whatever. And then I was like, okay, maybe I'll just be, just be honest and say that he was on my mind. So that's what I said. I was like, hey, I've been thinking about you, or you've been on my mind lately. Like I said, I'll put screenshots on there. It's a little foggy.
Video, it's probably about to be like a 20-something minute video.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But yeah, so I'll insert screenshots so the accuracy can be on point, the receipt.
So yeah, she messaged me, it was like, I've been thinking about you, for like the longest pretty much. And then I was like, oh, that's crazy, because I was just literally like thinking about you. I heard a song that, you know, we heard at prom. And
he didn't know that Jersey told me to.
Yeah, I didn't know that until like 2020.
Years later.
Yeah. And I was so irritated. I really had to call him up and was like, bro, you actually told her to do that? Like, come on now. After all of that, I asked her out, like, I think to the movies. Mm-hmm. Right,
but that didn't work out because he didn't have his wallet and all this other stuff going on. So our first day was actually at my mom's house, and we just watched a whole bunch of throwback DVDs and things.
The movie that we watched, though, I remember, was the Woods.
The Wood.
The Woods.
That was the first movie we watched, yeah. But we had like this whole like marathon thing going on, and it was just a vibe. Nice. It was just real cool. And then
it was in the basement.
he never officially asked me to be his girlfriend. It just happened. Like some people at school were asking, like, oh, so like, you know, you and Darian, like, da da da, and I was just like, yeah. But then I realized, like, wait a minute, I'm claiming this boy, and he didn't even ask me to be his woman yet, so let me double check. So then I had texted him like, we are like, you know, dating, right? And then he was like, yeah, duh. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, good. So so that's how we started dating. We started dating when we were 18 and 19 years old, and the rest is history. Yeah, so we hope you guys enjoyed this story time and that it gave you guys some more insight on a bit of our relationship. And now here we are, 21 and 22 and engaged and all of that. So, and yeah, there'll be more story times to come. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Oh yeah, really make sure you subscribe too, because we're at like 130 something subscribers, so we love to see the growth. Share this video to your friends and family, and we will see you guys in the next.
Wait, I got one more.
What?
Or could graduate in like 2 days. I probably won't see this video until she, you know, graduates. But yeah, she actually graduated.
Alright guys. See you guys in the next one. Peace.